So here we'll start by generating all the first several terms of the sequence until we see some kind of a pattern. So the first term of the sequence is 1, the next is 2, and then the third one is the difference between the previous term and the one prior to that. So 2 minus 1, and they give you an example here. It would be 1. And then the fourth term would be 1 minus 2, which is minus 1. And then next one would be minus 1 minus 1, which is minus 2. Then minus 2 minus minus 1, which will become minus 2 plus 1 will become minus 1. And then we keep doing it until we see some kind of a pattern. So minus 1 minus 2 will become 1. And then 1 minus minus 1 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So we start to see a pattern that it's this chunk that keeps repeating. And I've seen these types of questions in other contexts too, where they might ask you what's the 1000th term, or what is the sum of the first 1000 terms. So those are some of the standard questions. So in this particular case, they want to know how many different values are possible as you keep adding these terms. So clearly we notice here that all these add up to 0, because you have positive here and then negative. So that's one possibility. But if you want to do it systematically, just start with the sum of the first one term is 1, and then 1 plus 2 is 3, and then 1 plus 2, 3 plus 1 is 4. So we've got 3 possibilities. We'll come to 0 as well. And then if we add that, we get to 3, which we've already counted. And then 1, we have already counted that. And then we get to 0, which now will bring it. And so we're at this point is 0, and then that cycle will repeat for the sum. So the only possible sums are 0, 1, 3, and 4, and they're asking how many different values are possible. So the answer is 4, which is choice C.